Oh, here we go again. Graham Gano is the gift that keeps on giving. You're not going to believe what he said and what I have to say about Graham Gano. We'll break that down on today's show, but please subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 100,000 subscribers here on New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. We put out multiple free videos every single day. If you bleed blue and you love the Giants, be one of the 3,757 people that are going to subscribe and get us to 100K. This is New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. I am your host, Marshall Green, and once again, Graham Gano finds himself on the injury report for the New York Giants as he reported to the building on Monday with a sore neck. He is now in question of if he is going to be able to kick on Sunday against the Chicago Bears. It gets worse. Let's start with this. We all know Graham Gano missed a 45-yard kick on Sunday versus the San Francisco 49ers. So throughout his time as the Giants, specifically the last 3 years, he's been unable to stay healthy, and he's been unable to consistently make kicks. But Graham Gano, he makes a lot of kicks in warm-ups. This is not a made-up quote. This is not Ballsack Sports. This is Graham Gano saying, "It was my only miss all day. Warm-ups and all. Have to hit that one. My third miss in 2 years. My job is to make my kicks, which I've been doing a pretty damn good job of." Are you effing serious? Is this guy for real? Graham Gano, you think you've been doing a good job as the Giants kicker? Do you really believe that? He says, "I've only missed 3 kicks in 2 years. And while that is factually correct, it's a crock of bullshit. Because you know why? You've played 15 games in 2 seasons. You've played 15 of the last 34 games, Graham. I'd hope you'd only miss 3 kicks when you've only attempted 21 of them. So, yes, you've missed only 3 kicks, but you're not available. And the best ability is sometimes availability. And how convenient of Graham Gano to say, "I've only missed 3 kicks in the last 2 seasons. So what did that do in my head? Well, he said that for a reason. So what did he do 3 seasons ago? So I went to my computer, Graham Gano stats, pro reference, 2023, and no shit, he didn't mention 2023. He was one of the worst kickers in the NFL that year, where once again, he only played 8 games. Again, another season where he didn't play more than half the games. And guess what? You missed more than 3 kicks, Graham, in 2023. You missed 6 of them. You were 11 of 17 in 18 games. Legitimately one of the worst kickers in the NFL. But you know what? I want to be fair to Graham Gano. I said, you know what? You think you've been good in 2 years? You clearly haven't been good in 3 years ago. Let's just combine them all together. Graham Gano in the last 3 seasons, since he signed a contract extension, he's played in 23 games. You've played in 23 of what? 54 games in the last 3 years? 23 of 51 games. 23 of 51 games. You've played in 45% of the games, Graham, and you've missed 9 kicks. You've missed 9 kicks in 23 games. You have a field goal percentage of makes of 76%, and the longest kick you've made is 57 yards. You have legitimately been horrible for the Giants, Graham Gano. And I know there's been some tweets saying Giants fans are coming at you. I'm not coming at you personally or anything. I'm just talking about your job. You have been horrible with the Giants in the last 3 years. You've caused us to miss multiple games due to you missing kicks, getting hurt in games, getting hurt in pregame warmups, or playing through an injury that caused you to have knee surgery. You have not helped this football team in the last 3 years win games. And it sounds like you might not be able to do it this week. Dan Duggan of The Athletic reporting Graham Gano said he started having some discomfort in his neck last week. He said the pain was more intense after lifting on Monday. He was diagnosed with a herniated disc in his neck. He got an injection on his spine yesterday, and he is hoping to kick tomorrow and hasn't ruled out playing on Sunday if all goes well. Here we are again this year for the second time talking about Graham Gano being injured. Kickers aren't supposed to be injured. But when you employ a 38-year-old kicker who you don't make work through training camp, you're going to run into these problems. But you know it would be really funny if the New York Giants, I don't know, could have potentially released the 38-year-old kicker who's played in 23 games over the last 3 seasons, hasn't made a kick longer than 57 yards, and made 76% of their kicks in the last 3 years. Like, imagine if the New York Giants, a team in cap hell, could have potentially cut Graham Gano for, I don't know, maybe $4.5 million. I mean, that's such a smart idea, theoretically, to think that that was a possibility, that if it was, the New York Giants would have done it, right? Hope you're sitting down for this one. They could have, and they didn't. The New York Giants could have saved $4.4 million if they cut Graham Gano after June 1st this summer. But they didn't, and they continued to employ him, and they continued to see him miss kicks and cost the Giants chances to win football games. Graham, you signed a hell of an extension with the Giants, which you earned. Your first 2 years with the Giants, you were pretty damn good as a kicker. I'll give you that, my friend. But the facts are the facts. Since 2023, where you signed a 3-year, $16.5 million extension with $11.3 million guaranteed, you have legitimately been one of the worst kickers in the NFL. The New York Giants have $5.4 million in cap space right now. The 26th least amount of money of all teams. And you could have cut a kicker that's 38, misses kicks, tells you he makes kicks in warm-ups, and doesn't play football. You could have essentially doubled your cap space by moving on from him. And you didn't. And you didn't. That's a Joe Schoen thing. For you, Gano, stay healthy. Make your kicks. And you can't even do that. But hey, he made kicks in warm-ups, and he's only missed 3 kicks in 2 years. You missed 3 kicks in 15 games, bro. I could not believe I read that, and it was real. I thought it was fake. If you want to send Joe Schoen and Graham Gano packing, hit that thumbs up icon. Coming up next, we're going to go over the Thursday injury report for the New York Giants. It is a lengthy one, some good updates, some bad updates. We'll do that in a second. But if you are in the market for a brand new wallet, because you got a crusty old wallet, and you want the best wallet in the game, the Ridge 2.0 wallet was just released. And because I love and care about you, I got an awesome deal. If you go to ridge.com/chat, use that promo code chat, you can get up to 47% off. Get hooked up with Ridge. The wallet is awesome. There's no bulkiness to it. It's slim, it's sleek, it's lightweight, and it looks good as well. If you're like me or the old Marsh, who had a nasty wallet that was beat up, the same wallet I had since high school, I think my first ever wallet, and it's starting to get cut up, it's old, it's leather, it's no good, get hooked up with Ridge. They have multiple styles of wallets, multiple colors. They've got some NFL wallets as well, and they have an awesome deal going on, up to 47% off. I'm telling you guys, they've got awesome products as well outside of wallets, like keychains and so many more awesome things as well. So listen up. For a limited time, we're just having their huge Black Friday sale. Head to ridge.com to get up to 47% off your order. This is by far the biggest discount they've given all year. That's ridge.com for up to 47% off your order during their biggest sale of the year. After your purchase, they'll ask where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them Chat Sports sent you. Shout out to Ridge. We appreciate you guys. Thank you for sponsoring today's video. All right, the injury report for the New York Giants on Thursday, November 6th. People that did not participate in practice. Paulson Adebo, he's missed the last 2 games. I don't think he's going to play this week. Bo Collins did not practice. Victor Dimukeje did not practice. Graham Gano did not practice. Chauncey Golston did not practice. Darius Muasau did not practice. John Michael Schmitz did not practice. He's reportedly in a walking boot. And then Andrew Thomas, not injury-related, a rest day. So I don't think you'll see Paulson Adebo this week, and I don't think you're going to see any of the guys outside of Andrew Thomas that did not practice. Some players went from DNPs on Wednesday to limited, which is good news. One of them being Jermaine Illuminor. I think he is going to have a chance to play this week. That'll be a big boost. I thought Marcus Bogue did a good job, but Illuminor is just a better player at this point. You're also seeing Javon Holland, Andrew Phillips on this injury report, meaning they are probably going to play. Holland's missed the last 2 games. Will be good to get him on the back half of that defense against the very explosive Chicago Bears offense. Players that were full participants for Big Blue: Daniel Bellinger, Dane Belton, Cordell Flott. He is going to be back this week after missing last week. Theo Johnson and Rakeem Nunez-Roches. The Bears injury report looks like this. People that did not participate at Thursday's practice: TJ Edwards, one of their stars on defense, the inside linebacker, a corner, and Josh Blackwell, a concussion. Dominique Robinson, a DN of an ankle, and Joe Thuney, rest. I don't think we'll see these 3 guys. Maybe Edwards is able to get out there and battle it out. Also, more injuries for the Chicago Bears. These players were limited participants. That equals Kevin Byard, the veteran safety. I think you'll see all these guys: Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, and Roshan Johnson. They're also going to see Kyle Monangai out there as well. He was a full participant. DeAndre Swift was a full participant. They've been running the ball really well as of late, and we know how the New York Giants have been defending the run. Luther Burden, their rookie sensation, is supposed to be back. And then Cole Kmet, as well as a linebacker coming off of injured reserve. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name, as Andrew Connell is laughing at me for that. You want to unmute yourself? Let's hear it, Andrew Connell. Give it a stab. Give it a stab. It's easy to laugh. Let's hear it.
I'm going to go with Amen Ogbong Emiga.
I'm sure that's exactly how he says his name. Shout out to Andrew Connell. Give me some ACs in the chat. He's crushing it as always. Make sure you guys are following me on social media. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram at @MarshallGreen_.